What's good, YouTube fam? Listen, I'm just getting in from working hard. I mean, selling the shirts, getting the merchandise out and all that. I got one of my YouTubers, one of my young boys. He said he wanted to do a little interview with me, on live. So right now I'm contacting him, my boy NICKYFUNTIME. I want y'all guys to check this out. So turn that off. I think he want to start. So let's see how this go. Yo.
I got 15 questions.
You got 15 questions for me?
Yep.
Okay. I'm ready for you.
What got you into making YouTube videos?
What got me into making YouTube videos? Honestly, me making YouTube videos was I just knew I had a platform. I played basketball for a long time, and I felt like God just gave me a platform to expand to other people. So I just wanted to use my voice to just, affect the world.
Alright. What inspired you to play basketball?
My biggest inspiration about playing basketball, I used to be fat, to be honest. I used to be pretty big, and I hated being big. And I think I seen Kobe Bryant play once on TV. I wasn't a big Jordan fan because I didn't know much about him, but I saw Kobe play, and then once I seen Kobe play, I was just like, I had to play basketball. Kobe and Allen Iverson.
Who's your favorite basketball player and why?
Right now, my favorite basketball player would be Kyrie Irving. I just feel like he's like a wizard with the basketball. I mean, I can't describe how I see somebody use the basketball like that. How they dribble the basketball. I only wish I could dribble like that.
What got you into collecting sneakers?
Honestly, I don't know. I think one day I was just buying sneakers, and I'm like, I looked up and I had like 15 pairs, and I'm like, I think I'm a sneaker collector. I think that's what I said. I was like, I think I'm a sneaker collector because I'm collecting all these sneakers, but I don't know what I'm doing with them. And then I realized I have sneakers in here that I bought maybe a year ago that I haven't even worn. So that's when I was like, okay, yeah, I might be a sneaker collector.
What inspired you to create and sell your own merchandise?
That's a good one. I actually didn't think about that one. I know that my merchandise is like an expansion of me, so I guess I wanted to make sure I made something that people could feel good when they put it on and they could connect to it. So I know I have a different bunch of sayings like fail early, fail often, or stay out your feelings, get a bag, or keep your foot on the gas pedal and stuff like that. And there's so much stuff out there like Nike, Adidas, and stuff like that. And I was just saying, how come they could have their own merch line but I can't? So why not start my own?
When did your YouTube channel blow up or start to gain subscribers? And why do you think this happened?
I started YouTube about 1.5 years ago, and my first video, I didn't expect my first video to get 10 views, but I talked about something that was real personal, and I was honest, and I think I didn't worry about the subscribers and the views. I think I just wanted to get a point across, and my first video actually got like 800 views when I posted it. I only have 45 subscribers at the moment, and within the next 2 weeks I had like 225. So I was pretty excited, and I thought it was going to take off from there. I thought I was going to be a millionaire within 3 months, and that was going to be it. But it kind of slowed down. This past January I hit 1,000, and when I hit 1,000 I was like, okay, cool, now I'm going to be a millionaire. But then it slowed down again. So it gradually grows. I just want to make sure that I just stay consistent. That's the biggest thing with the YouTube channel, is just staying consistent.
What into creating an Instagram account?
I think it was just a trend. Instagram, when I was coming up, Instagram started taking off, and when I first got into college, I know that was one of the big mainstreaming platforms, and I just wanted to be cool, make sure I had one.
What made your Instagram account so popular?
Honestly, I think what made my Instagram account popular was just the fact that that I was a hooper, and you know, I actually was one of the kids that from my college went from my JUCO went to a big time college. I think that's what made my Instagram popular. And then, you know, I was pretty much in shape, and it was like a transformation from the fat boy to the guy that has muscles now. So it was one of those big things that I think people gravitated towards.
What do you think your fans love about you?
I hope my fans love my honesty. I wear Kyrie's all the time. Like I'm a big Kai fan. I wear Kyrie's all the time. I just bought a pair of Fila's, the first pair of Fila's that I've had in probably since I was like 3. And the old Fila's I had they lit up. But I bought a pair of Fila's because they just look kind of cool. They honestly look like Yeezys. they look like they could be Yeezys, but I just bought these because they just look, it was cool. But I wear Kyrie's all the time. I mean, on the court, off the court. What I do, this is my method. I wear my Kyrie's outside, and as soon as it gets one scuff, I mean, if it looks like it's about to get messed up, I turn them into basketball sneakers instantly. That's so I don't have to buy another pair of basketball sneakers. So that's exactly what I do. If I get any scuffs on my Kyrie's, they automatically become basketball sneakers.
That goes right into my next question. What are your favorite shoes to hoop in, and why?
Yeah, definitely Kyrie Irving's. Prior to this, I used to always hoop in Kobe's. But I think after he retired, I was kind of like, ah. And I don't know, Kyrie, the look was pretty good. Like I said, I'm a big fan of his, so it just kind of collaborated and went crazy together.
Who or what inspired your designs for your merchandise?
If you want me to be honest, honestly, one day I was just sitting here just fooling around, and I was talking it over with my manager, and I'm like, I don't want to have no cheesy merchandise. I want people to like really like it, and I was like, what can I make? You know, because before this, I had a merch line that was like dream into reality, but then I started seeing a lot of people started using the same slogan, which killed me. I was like, oh my god, everybody's using the same slogan, but I kept thinking, what do I keep saying? What do I live by? What is my mindset? And then when I thought about the stay out your feelings, get a bag, I feel like anybody could gravitate towards that. Like, it's like, you know, it's okay to be in your feelings. It's okay to have emotional ties to certain things, but at the end of the day, your job is not going to care. You know, if you got a breakup and you can't come to work, your job is going to be like, okay, for the first day. But you miss a couple of more days, you're going to be fired, and they don't care. So it's like kind of just, my merch was just like kind of something that you could gravitate towards every day and kind of just, you know, just push the envelope, just keep going.
What do you love about your fans?
I love that they care. You know, that's the biggest thing. It's like, I want my fans to understand is that I am who I am because they helped me become that, you know? Like, you know, you're one of my guys. You know, you're like my right hand. So it's like seeing you respond to me and seeing you write me, it makes me feel good about myself. It makes me want to be consistent because it's like I don't want to disappoint you. You know, and like, you know, if you're my biggest fan, you know, my biggest supporter, I want to make sure that I'm always doing something that you could be like wow, Matt actually likes me. Matt is really cool with me, and yeah, that's the biggest thing. You know, and like I said, I thank God for it because it's me expanding. You know, I'm reaching a whole nother platform, a whole bunch of people, and I want to make sure that I keep up the proper image and I just change the narrative of YouTubers and stuff like that.
What's your favorite sport besides basketball and why?
My favorite sport besides basketball. I would have said boxing before, but nah, I kind of feel like they throw fights. I'm gonna say football. I'm gonna say football. Honestly, if I didn't play basketball, I would have loved to play football, but my mom was not with it. She was like, "No, I don't want you getting hurt. I don't want you getting paralyzed. I see what happened to them football players. They be having head injuries." But when I was younger, football was a sport that I wanted to play, so I would say football. That'd be definite.
Yeah, right now I play flag football, and it's probably my best sport.
Really? What position you play?
I play wide receiver and defensive back.
Oh, okay. I'm jealous.
What's your favorite thing about being a YouTuber?
My favorite thing about being a YouTuber is that I'm free. You know, like when I talk to my fans and when I talk to the audience, I'm free. Like I'm not worried about people judging me. I'm not worried about people saying, "Oh, Matt, you shouldn't say this. Matt, you shouldn't say that." Honestly, because I'm okay with it. Like I've embraced whatever I'm about to say on social media or whatever I'm about to say on my Instagram and stuff like that. It's just, this is me, you know. And if I can accept it, I think anyone else should accept it, and just embrace it. Like I want people to see the blood, sweat, and tears for me getting to somewhere. Like, you know, like I've had failed contracts. You know, I've had failed tryouts. I've had failed girlfriends, best friends. I've had it all failed. And I'm okay with it because I embraced it. And I think me putting it out there for someone else, they might not be able to deal with the things how I dealt with them. But if they could look at my videos and be like, well, if Matt could do it, I could do it. Then I feel like I'm just helping people just get along.
Well, those are all my questions. Thank you for letting me interview you. It was an honor.
It was an honor for being interviewed by you.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Yes, definitely.
I'll probably go to bed now.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry for keeping you up.
It's alright.
Alright, tell your family I appreciate you for interviewing me.
Alright.
Alright, have a good one.
Bye. Talk to you later.
Later. And that's my boy, NICKYFUNTIME. Now that was pretty awesome, y'all. That was pretty awesome. You know, Nick, I know you're gonna watch this. I know you're gonna watch this. You had no idea I was gonna YouTube this, but I wanna appreciate you. You are my biggest supporter. You always commented on my videos first. You always asking questions. You always are. And I appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. You make YouTubing so much fun for me. You make it so real, and it lets me know, like, just to stay consistent with it. It just lets me know you are a blessing. I want to thank you and your family. It is an honor, and I hope you get an A on whatever you're doing and everything. And listen, if I can do anything, please hit me up. Do not hesitate. Do not wait. It's your favorite YouTuber, Royalty, Matt Thomas. Holla at your boy. Later.